Hello and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep IAS. I welcome you all to a daily quiz video for today. Before we begin with the questions, there are a few important reminders. First, it is Friday, means the day of the week when we do the explained session live on the YouTube at 8 p.m. Don't forget to join me live tonight at 8 p.m. where I will be discussing the issue of election symbols and how the dispute about election symbols is resolved, as we have seen this being covered in the news with respect to the Shiv Sena party of Maharashtra. Also, this Sunday, that is 16th of October, we have multiple IAS offline workshops across the country in multiple cities. If you are in any of these cities, please feel free to join these workshops. The schedule is 4 to 5 p.m. there will be a mock test where you can check your preparation. Then 5 to 7 p.m. will be the workshop where the faculty will be discussing the best way forward and you can ask your questions directly. We have these workshops in Jaipur. Then there is one in Pune. There is one in Kolkata as well, and we also have one in Bangalore. If you're in any of these cities or nearby these cities, please don't forget to join these workshops. All that you have to do to register is give a missed call on the number given in the description of the video for the respective cities. Now let's begin with question number 1 on your screen. Consider the following statements. Number 1. Article 39A of the Constitution provides that states shall secure that the operation of the legal system promotes justice on a basis of equal opportunity and shall in particular provide free legal aid by suitable legislation or schemes in any other way. Second, Article 14 and Article 22(1) also makes it obligatory for the state to ensure equality before law and a legal system that promotes justice on the basis of equal opportunity to all. Third, the President of India acts as a patron-in-chief of the National Legal Services Authority, also known as the NALSA. Which of these given statements is or are correct? Now, Article 39A is a part of the directive principles of the state policy. This is absolutely correct. This actually tells that the state shall make complete endeavor to ensure that free legal aid is provided to anyone who needs it, so that no one is denied justice just because they can't afford it. Second statement is also true. While Article 14 talks about equality before law, Article 21 subsection 1 also says that no person who is arrested shall be detained without being informed and shall be defended by a legal practitioner of his choice. That is why second statement also is correct. Third statement, however, is wrong. NALSA, or the National Legal Services Authority, that is responsible for ensuring free legal aid, its patron-in-chief is actually the Chief Justice of India and not the President of India. So the correct answer here is A. 1 and 2 are correct. The third statement is wrong. The reason why we are discussing this question is because the Supreme Court on Thursday said that it is a duty of the court to provide appropriate and meaningful legal aid to any accused at the expense of the government itself. That is why this question of NALSA and the free legal aid has come into the picture. Next, question number 2. The recently set up Rythu Bharos Kendra in Andhra Pradesh focus on the welfare of infants' nutritional needs, school dropout children, farmers or women facing domestic abuse. The correct answer is C, farmers. The word Ryth or Rythu is actually taken from the word riots, as you would have read in your history books. This means farmers. So these are actually farmer welfare centers that have been set up by the Andhra Pradesh government, mainly to ensure that the farmers get high quality seeds, high quality fertilizers and animal feed. This model has been appreciated by other nations as well. So much so that Ethiopia's agriculture minister is in Andhra Pradesh right now to study these kendras and to set up a meeting with the Andhra Pradesh government. These are centers which sell pre-tested quality seeds and certified fertilizers and animal feeds to the farmers in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Next, question number 3. Who amongst the following releases the leads, that is, logistics ease across different states report? Is it the Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry? Is it the Niti Aayog, the Reserve Bank of India or the Quality Council of India? The correct answer here is A. It is the Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry that publishes the leads report. This is a report which was not really that significant before the government introduced its national logistics policy. But because the government has now been focusing a lot on logistics and bringing down the prices of logistics, this report has become more relevant. This is a very small snippet that you see in today's Indian Express about logistics ranking. As per this, in the leads report of 2022, States such as Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and 12 others have emerged as achievers. Gujarat usually ranks at the very top in this particular list of the Leeds report. Next, question number 4. Consider the following statements. Number 1. It lies at the international border between India and Myanmar within Changlang district in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Second, it is the only park in the world to have 4 feline species of big cats, namely tiger, leopard, snow leopard, and clouded leopard. Third, Hulog gibbons, the only ape species found in India, is found in this national park. Which of the following national parks is being referred to here? It is the Balfakram National Park. Is it the Dehing Patkai National Park? Is it the Mauling National Park? Or is it Namdapha National Park? Now, if you know the states of these national parks, you can easily eliminate 2 options. Out of these 4, only C and D are actually in Arunachal Pradesh. The correct answer here is actually D. It is the Namdapha National Park which fulfills all these 3 statements that are given here. The reason why we are discussing this question is because the wildlife officials in Arunachal Pradesh are waiting results of a survey that is being conducted in the Namdapha National Park and Tiger Reserve to find out about the population of snow leopards. Now, the snow leopards have historically been found in this particular national park. However, their sighting is very rare. That is why the officials are waiting whether or not this survey can capture any snow leopard in this national park or not. As we discussed, Namdapha is known to be the home of 3 other large cats, tiger, leopards, and clouded leopards as well. Next, question number 5 is a previous year question from 2018. In the Indian context, what is the implication of ratifying the additional protocol with the International Atomic Energy Agency? Number 1. The civilian nuclear reactors come under IAEA safeguards. Second, the military nuclear installations come under inspection of the IAEA. Third, the country will have the privilege to buy uranium from the nuclear suppliers group. Or fourth, the country automatically becomes a member of the NSC. Now, if you actually analyze this question very carefully, you will understand that C and D can't be the answers. See, IAEA and NSC are not really related to each other. Yes, they work in the same field, but there is no direct connection. Now, from first and second, do understand no country, doesn't matter how much they want energy or nuclear weapons, will ever open up its military nuclear installations to anyone. So this can also not be true. The correct answer here is actually A. By signing the additional protocol, that means all the civilian nuclear reactors will come under the IAEA safeguards. That is why India has not signed it. Now, under the old IAEA safeguards, only those nuclear reactors would come under the inspection which was specified by the nation. So if a nation told that these are the 5 or 10 nuclear installations that we have, only those used to come under IAEA. But in 1993, additional protocols were designed that would tighten these safeguards and all the civilian reactors would come under this particular inspection regime. That is why India has not been a part of it. India has remained out of the scope of this particular agreement. Next is the fact of the day, and today's important fact is the judgment of the court, that is the split judgment of the Supreme Court between the 2 judges on the hijab issue. As you know, the hijab issue from the state of Karnataka was being heard in the Supreme Court after the government of Karnataka had banned the wearing of hijab inside education institutions. This 2-judge bench has given a split verdict. Split verdict means the 2 judges have given different verdicts as compared to each other, and that is why the matter will now go to a larger bench. Now, one of the judges, that is Justice Hemant Gupta, his view was that freedom of religion is subject to restrictions. He said that the freedom of religion that people in India have been given only exists till the gates of education institutions. Once you enter those gates, then your freedom of religion would have certain restrictions, and that is why wearing of hijab cannot be allowed. On the other hand, the other judge, that is Justice Sudhanshu Dhulia, had some other point of view. He said that right to education is more important as compared to right to freedom of religion. He said that in some conservative families, if they allow their girl child to go to school only on the condition that she is wearing a hijab, then why is it that the government is not allowing wearing of hijab? Because we must give priority to the girl child getting educated. doesn't matter how she is dressed. That is the point of view of Justice Sudhanshu Dhulia. He also said that asking the schoolgirls to take off their hijab is an invasion of their privacy and dignity and goes against Articles 19 and Article 21. Now, since this is a split judgment, it will now go to a larger bench in the Supreme Court, and till the time the Karnataka government has announced that their ban on the hijab inside the education institutions in the state shall continue. So we'll have to see how this matter progresses in the coming days. This is it for today's daily quiz video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day ahead.